and welcome to Saturday night's main event. I'm your host, Gotmark76. We are going to dive right in. A special challenge grudge match as that man, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, taking on the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. We thank you so much for spending a little bit of your Saturday night with us here tonight. We have a huge 4-match card lined up for you today. The main event, of course, will be the World Wrestling Federation champion Hulk Hogan defending the World Heavyweight title against #1 contender Andre the Giant. The Intercontinental title will be on the line when Ricky Steamboat defends against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And the World Tag Team Championship on the line when the Hart Foundation defend against Demolition. Again, we thank you so much for spending a little bit of your Saturday night with us. As Duggan in the ring, waiting the arrival of his opponent, and here he comes, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase, the man who says that everybody has a price for the $1 Million Man, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan took offense to that statement. And this has been brewing for the last several weeks here in the World Wrestling Federation. A clash of styles, if you will, between these two men, as Ted DiBiase more of a technically sound competitor, where Hacksaw Jim Duggan is more of a physical ground and pound, if you will. And there's DiBiase toning the crowd here in Hershey, saying that everybody has a price. And there's the bell, away we go. And Duggan now going to work with a backbreaker. His first offensive maneuver, a backbreaker, throws DiBiase down to the mat. Again, Duggan isn't going to wrestle you to death. He's going to beat you down. Now DiBiase getting physical and drapes Duggan across the top turnbuckle, lines him up and drops an elbow across the chest of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. A second elbow drop. And now DiBiase climbing the top rope. He is not known for his aerial prowess, but a splash off the top rope nails Duggan. Does not go for the cover. That might be a mistake. This match has been all DiBiase in the early going here. Can Duggan mount a comeback? As DiBiase takes Duggan down to the mat. And DiBiase again taunting the crowd here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And now a submission maneuver. The $1 Million Man has Duggan right where he wants him. Can Duggan escape? He does. He pulls the leg of DiBiase to get out of that maneuver. Now Duggan trying to make a comeback. Takes DiBiase, throws him up and over the top rope. A big right hand. What's he doing? Duggan has DiBiase. Back body drop onto the side of the ring. And now Duggan in control, stomping away on the back of DiBiase. And a backbreaker by Duggan. The referee has begun to count. They need to be careful of the count here. Duggan gets back into the ring. He broke the count. And now Duggan going after DiBiase again. The ring cannot contain these two men in this special challenge match as Duggan has DiBiase for a suplex. And down to the floor goes DiBiase, holding his back. Duggan in control. This is the opportunity Duggan needs. Throws DiBiase back into the ring. And it might be all over here. Duggan now working the arm of the $1 Million Man. Oh, but a big clothesline by DiBiase catches Duggan. And now DiBiase throws Duggan into the turnbuckle. Picks up Duggan. Scoop slam down to the mat goes Duggan. DiBiase back in control, climbs that second turnbuckle, and drops an elbow from the second turnbuckle. That could be all. DiBiase stomps the back, now has Duggan. What's he have in store here? The $1 Million Dream face lock. Can Duggan escape? That's the $1 Million Dream turned into a front face lock. A submission maneuver. Can Duggan escape? He does not tap out. DiBiase realizes he wasn't going to tap and let go of the maneuver. And now DiBiase climbing the top rope again. This is the second time. A big splash. Nails Duggan. Hooks the leg. Referee in position 1, 2, and 3. And your winner, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. DiBiase used maneuvers that are not typically in his moveset to defeat Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And there's your winner, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Fans, don't go away. The Intercontinental title's on the line next, as Ricky the Dragon Steamboat defends against Mr. Wonderful. And welcome back to Saturday night's main event.
Introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 269 pounds, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Paul Orndorff, the number 3 contender, getting his opportunity here against Ricky Steamboat.
And introducing the champion from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the
Intercontinental Champion. The announcement cut off. But these two men going at it, this could be a huge night for Bobby the Brain Heenan. This is one of 2 title matches that Bobby Heenan will be at ringside for. Of course, the big main event when Andre the Giant challenges Hulk Hogan for the World Heavyweight title. As Steamboat thought second about diving off the top rope. But this, look at Steamboat, so quick, throws Orndorff into the turnbuckle. This should be a great matchup. Both men can wrestle. Steamboat has the high-flying advantage. Orndorff possibly has the strength advantage. Ricky Steamboat, of course, a fighting Intercontinental Champion. He has defended that championship against all comers, all sizes and shapes, and a big splash blocked by Orndorff. And this match is barely a minute or 2 old, and Orndorff now in control. Could we have a new champion? Clothesline takes down Steamboat, and Orndorff flexes to the fans here in Hershey. Steamboat did not like that. Picks up Orndorff, back body drop. A belly-to-back suplex. Oh, back and forth action. Orndorff with another clothesline takes down the Dragon. Orndorff now in control, picks up Steamboat. Every maneuver Orndorff does is setting up for that big pile driver. If he nails that pile driver, we will have a new Intercontinental Champion. As Orndorff firing away with a series of shots and a series of axe handles to the back of the Dragon. And the champion is in trouble. Steamboat trying to make a comeback, picks up Orndorff. No, Orndorff counters into a power slam. Nicely done. Hooks, he's going to go for the cover. Will we have a new champion? 1, 2, and the kick out at 2 by Steamboat. A nice counter by Mr. Wonderful put him in position to win the title. Steamboat able to kick out before the referee's hand came down for 3. And now Orndorff in control. Steamboat Needs to dig down deep to make a comeback here as Orndorff with an inverted atomic drop. So nice, he's going to do it twice, and down goes Steamboat. Orndorff hooks the leg. Will that be enough to put the champion away? No, it will not. A kick out at 1 by Steamboat. Into the ropes goes Steamboat. And a big power slam by Mr. Wonderful. Will that be enough to put away the Dragon? Instead of going for the cover, Orndorff taunts Steamboat. Now he goes for the cover. 1 and the kick out at 1 by Steamboat. Not sure he would have gotten a 3 count there had he gone for the cover right away, but he wasted time by taunting the Dragon. Now the Dragon firing back. Steamboat has Orndorff. Big chop to the throat. Oh, but Orndorff counters a sleeper hold. Nicely done. Now Orndorff back in control. Steamboat now firing back. Back and forth match for the Intercontinental title. Crossbody up the second turnbuckle. Nice move by the Dragon. And Steamboat now working the arm of Orndorff. Steamboat so quick. Now he's climbing the top rope again. Has Orndorff lined up. Elbow drop off the top to the lower back of Orndorff. Will the champion retain? Rolls over. Mr. Wonderful goes for the cover. 1 and a kick out at 1 by Orndorff. So both men exchanging near pinfalls in this match so far, and Bobby Heenan up on the apron distracting the Dragon. This is giving Orndorff a chance to get back. Roll up from behind. Orndorff with a handful of tights. 1 and a kick out at 1 by Steamboat. A back and forth match for the Intercontinental title, and Steamboat now climbing the top rope. Has Orndorff set up. Could this be the crossbody? Orndorff back to his feet. Steamboat leaves. Owen, a punch to the gut by Orndorff. Catches the Dragon. Oh, but Steamboat with a reversal. Here comes a chicken wing slam. Down to the mat goes Orndorff. This could be it. Steamboat nails that maneuver. He's put away many opponents with that move. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Orndorff. What a back and forth match this has been. Steamboat now climbing the top rope. Orndorff getting back to his feet. Steamboat leaps and a big chop again caught by Orndorff in the midsection. Orndorff has that maneuver well scouted. And now Orndorff with a big right hand. Forearm to the back, another forearm to the back. And axe handles, and down goes Steamboat. Orndorff back in control, rolls over Steamboat, goes for the cover. Referee in position 1. And a kick out at 1 by Steamboat. Orndorff has Steamboat, throws him into the ropes. And a big elbow takes down Steamboat. Could he be setting up for the pile driver? Will we have a new champion? Instead, Orndorff going for the series of punches in the midsection. And that won't put away Steamboat, but it definitely will take the air out of the Dragon. And now Orndorff with a series of elbows and a foot to the face. Look at that. Adding insult to injury. Orndorff in control. Could we see the pile driver? Picks up Steamboat. I think he was going to set up for it, but Steamboat drags the leg and takes down Orndorff. Steamboat climbing the top rope again. Orndorff back to his feet. Steamboat leaps and a big chop. This time he nails it. And Heenan, sees that his man's in trouble, climbs up on the apron to distract the referee. And Steamboat again with that crossface. And slam down to the mat goes Orndorff. That could be it. Steamboat rolls him over, hooks a leg. 1, 2, and 3. And your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. What a match this was. It really could have gone either way. And Steamboat,
here is your winner, and still
is able to pull out victory. Oh, but Orndorff attacking Steamboat into the match.
Champion, Ricky the Dragon.
Orndorff throwing Steamboat up and over the top rope. The match is over. Steamboat has retained, but Orndorff attacking Steamboat on the outside floor. No. Orndorff setting up. No, not a pile driver on the floor. Orndorff spikes down Steamboat with a pile driver. We got to get decorum here. Fans will be back with our World Tag Team Title match, but Orndorff has taken out Steamboat. Fans, welcome back The Saturday night's main event. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff lost his opportunity to win the Intercontinental title, and then at the end of the match, Paul drove Ricky Steamboat on the outside floor. Steamboat had to be taken away on a stretcher. He was holding his neck.
Tag Team Championship.
I believe Steamboat may have been able to walk out on his own, but he was, I guess for safety precautions, taken out on a stretcher.
Demolition.
If we have more of an update on Steamboat's condition before we go off the air tonight, we will be sure to share it here. But Demolition making their way to the ring. They are looking to win the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship from the Hart Foundation. And the Hart Foundation have had some ups and downs in recent weeks. They lost a non-title match to King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd. They lost a non-title match to the Islanders. And that would think that maybe the Hart Foundation have their issues here tonight against Demolition.
And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 516 pounds. They are the World Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
They will try to put those losses behind them and overcome the tag team that is Demolition. I think they wrestled the Islanders for more of the technical sound tag team that they are. And they wrestled Bundy and Studd for more of the physical strength team that they are in preparation for Demolition, and both times it backfired. And the Hart Foundation were on the losing end. But one thing that was not in the play in those matches was that the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship was not on the line. They are here, of course, tonight. Demolition earning this opportunity when Demolition Axe defeated Davey Boy Smith several weeks ago on Wrestling Challenge to earn this opportunity. And you have to imagine that the British Bulldogs are paying close attention to the winners of this outcome. And there's a bell. Axe starting against the Hitman. Axe with a beautiful suplex takes down Bret the Hitman Hart. And Demolition in control in the very early going of this matchup. Axe now working the arm of the Hitman, who fires back with an uppercut. Another right hand. The Hitman throws Axe into the turnbuckle. And a big right hand. Bret Hart in control. Now working the arm of Axe. Using that top turnbuckle, that cable. A big chop by the Hitman, and down goes Axe, goes for the cover. I don't know if he's going to pin Axe that way, too! And broken up by Smash, we'll never find out. Broken up by Smash in the nick of time. I imagine it would have taken more than a chop to put away the Demolition Axe, but maybe not. Smash broke it up, and now the Anvil and Smash on the outside, the Hitman working the leg of Axe in the ring. That caught me off guard there. I have a little bit of mush mouth. That match may have been over very early, but now Axe back in control, has the Hitman, and drops him head first into the top turnbuckle. And now Demolition back in control. The Hitman using his speed to his advantage. Oh, but a big charge by Axe takes down the Hitman. I almost spoke too soon. And now Axe choking out the Hitman, has a count of 5 to break it up, and does. And now a submission maneuver by Demolition Axe on the Hitman. Are we going to have new World Tag Team Champions? Smash is in the ring. The Anvil's in the ring. All 4 men in the ring now. And a kick to the midsection. Here comes a neck breaker by the Hitman, and down goes Axe. The Hitman goes over, makes a tag, and here comes the Anvil. but a big running, charging shoulder block by Axe takes down the Anvil. Axe now makes a tag, and here comes Smash. So fresh men in the ring for these respective teams, and a backbreaker by Smash, and down goes the Anvil. Smash now stomping away, but Neidhart making a comeback, up and over with a beautiful suplex. Down goes Smash. The Anvil's back was in question coming into this match and that non-title match against Bundy and Stud, but all things look like the Anvil is okay. Of course, he would not show that sign. That would be a sign of weakness, and that would be something that Demolition would have gone after. Big uppercut by the Hitman takes down Smash. So if it is hurting, it's wise on the part of the Anvil to hide it as Hitman climbs the top rope, and a leg drop off the top rope. He connects and hits Smash, does not go for the cover. Instead, wants to inflict more punishment. Setting up Smash now for a suplex. Has him up high, and down to the mat goes Smash. And the Hitman. Well, he showed his confidence here to the fans, but that gave Smash a chance to make a tag, and here comes Axe. And now the Hitman going to work on Axe. Again, using that top cable, that top rope, to work the arm of Smash. Has Axe, and a bulldog, down goes Axe. And a knee drop to the throat. The Hart Foundation in control, makes a tag. Here comes the Anvil. And Axe is in trouble. Wouldn't this be great if the Anvil could get that momentum back and secure victory here for the Hart Foundation after suffering those two non-title losses? As Neidhart working the neck of Axe, but Axe makes it to the ropes. Neidhart picks up Axe. Here it comes! The Dream locked in! The Dream hold locked in! The Cobra Clutch! Smash trying to break up, and he does, as Hart throws out Smash. Neidhart goes for the cover on Axe in the ring too, and no, and kick out of two by Axe. Now the Anvil has Axe up on the shoulder, running power slam, down goes Axe, hooks the leg, will they retain? 2 and 3. The Hart Foundation have retained, and they remain the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners and still the World Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Fans, don't go away. Our big main event is next as Andre the Giant challenges Hulk Hogan for the biggest prize in the sport. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Deep South Heavyweight Championship.
The World Deep South Championship on the line here. Gotta turn off these announcements. Oh. Regardless of what title's on the line, it is the World Heavyweight title held by Hulk Hogan, and that man right there, Andre the Giant, making his way to the ring with manager Bobby the Brain Heenan in tow. Bobby Heenan is 0 for 1 tonight in title matches as Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff lost to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. But Orndorff, of course, got a measure of revenge, pile drove Ricky Steamboat on the concrete floor after the match. We have heard that Steamboat is okay. He has sustained a neck injury. He is being seen by doctors, but he is able to walk on his own. He's able to feel everything, but we're going to keep an eye on that situation. He may be spending the night at a local hospital here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, but Ricky Steamboat in a lot of pain after that pile driver on the concrete floor. And Andre the Giant looking to win history. He has never won the World Heavyweight Championship. And he is looking to add that title to his list of accomplishments. In order to do that, he's going to have to get through the one and only Hulk Hogan. And here he comes making his way to the ring, playing air guitar to very little response here in Hershey. I'm not sure if maybe some of these fans aren't rooting for Andre the Giant, who until very recently was a fan favorite here in the World Wrestling Federation. Maybe the fans are tired of being told to take their vitamins and say their prayers. Maybe they just want somebody to look up to. And, well, you don't get any bigger than Andre the Giant when you're looking up. But Hulk Hogan has always stood for doing things the right way. But the response, or their lack of, from these fans here in Hershey is very telling as Hogan makes his way to the ring. And Hogan playing mind games with the fans, he, instead of ripping off his shirt, did the action like he was gonna rip off his shirt.
Introducing the challenger.
Mind games in play here.
France, weighing in at 520 pounds, the 8th wonder of the world.
Listen to that response.
Andre the Giant.
And fans showing their respect to Andre the Giant. They have come out of their seats to show support for Andre.
And introducing the champion from Venice Beach, California.
They're showing support now for the Hulkster.
At 303 pounds, he is the World Deep South Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
And there they are. The fans have risen now. And a very mixed reaction for the champion, Hulk Hogan, the holder of the most prestigious title in the world, the Deep South Championship. Okay, I'm just kidding. The referee showing Andre, and that is what we're fighting for, not the Deep South, but the World Heavyweight Championship. Can Andre the Giant defeat Hulk Hogan? He turned his back on Hulk Hogan several months ago, and they failed attempt at winning the world title, and now he has his rematch. And Andre now starting off attacking Hogan. Hogan in trouble. And a big slam down to the mat goes Hogan. Andre stomping away. And now Andre picks up Hogan and slams him down to the mat face first. Hogan is in a world of trouble. Now Andre working the legs of Hogan. A nice move on the part of Andre. You take away that leg, and Hogan cannot hit that boot or that big leg drop. But Hogan, hey, he's no slouch either. He's about 6'5", 6'6" on a good day. And he's dropping a knee across the forehead of Andre, so we're back and forth in the early going of this World Heavyweight title match, and Hogan firing away with a series of right hands across the face of Andre the Giant, another knee across the throat. Hogan now going back to a series of right hands. Hogan is fighting to keep his title. Oh, and he has busted open Andre. A knee drop across the forehead. Andre has been busted open. Hogan on the top rope, big splash off the top rope. We've seen that tonight by DiBiase and Hogan. Hogan's climbing the top rope again. He leaps in another splash, this time blocked by Andre. And Andre now steps on the stomach. That's 540 pounds across the stomach. Now Andre back in control. Hogan says no, slaps him in the face. And look at that blood trickle down, and that headbutt didn't do any favors as Andre was busted open earlier. And Hogan now with a forearm to the back, another forearm to the back. Down goes Andre. This could be the opening that Hogan needs, but no. Bobby Heenan, he's distracting Hogan. The referee letting this happen. Andre getting back to his feet, has Hogan from behind, and a blow-up, a slam down to the mat. I thought that was going to be a belly-to-back suplex, but Andre, with a slam, picks up Hogan, gorilla press slam, and there goes Hogan down to the mat. Hogan was in control. Bobby Heenan distracted him, and a big splash by Andre. Is that enough to put Hogan away? Andre goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Hogan. This match has turned tides when Bobby Heenan interfered in an elbow drop, giving the champion. 1, 2, and 3. No, a kick out by Hogan. That elbow drop put away Hulk Hogan in a tag team match last week. And Hogan able to kick out of it tonight. So Andre staying on Hogan. He is so close to winning the World Heavyweight title. Throws Hogan down again. This just could be Andre's night. Hogan trying desperately to make a comeback. Hogan now with a submission maneuver on Andre. Can Andre make it to the ropes and use that big body to get to the bottom rope? I don't see Andre submitting to this maneuver, but it's wearing the Giant down as Hogan slams Andre's face to the mat. Meets Andre with a kick to the midsection. Clothesline barely stuns Andre. Kick to the midsection. Big left hand. Hogan, short arm clothesline, doesn't even stun Andre. Andre with a big chop to Hogan. Andre now has Hogan up on his shoulders. He's carrying Hogan around. Hogan able to elbow his way out. Has Andre, and Andre with a knee to the midsection. Big chop by Andre. And Hogan fighting back. Winds up, big right hand, and down to the mat goes Andre. And again, Bobby Heenan distracting the Hulkster when Hogan's in control. This has given Andre a chance again to get back to his feet. Forearm to the back. Andre throws Hogan over the top. He's pulling him by his head. Over the top, big forearm down to the mat goes Hogan. Andre can sense it. Can Andre, and Andre with a knee to the head. And Hogan's been busted open. Andre throws Hogan down to the mat. Winds him up, drops the elbow again. Referee in position. 1, 2, and 3. We have a new World Wrestling Federation champion, Andre the Giant.
Here is your winner and new World
Fans, I am shocked.
Heavyweight
That is not an upset. That was just a great match back and forth. Both men had a chance here, but Andre the Giant has won the World Heavyweight Championship. We thank you so much for joining us here on Saturday night's main event. Andre the Giant is a new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.